Hopefully the chat works. I agree with you, a travel villager. A couple minutes ago. But, so what we're really aiming for today, so that you guys have yet to see, up over there on the hill. Well, that castle has taken us quite some time, so that's like a milestone we'll see. We have to stop back by there, make sure some stuff is growing correctly and whatnot. That's really a big thing we gotta do today. Scheduled. Bada bing, bada boom. Changes saved. It just took a long time. All right, let's go. All right, so first off, I like to start every adventure with a breakdown of the components that we'll need. So, for this adventure, we're going to need a shovel, a handful of pickaxes, which we already have, and I always bring 4 bags, which I feel is a very necessary component. We need to put away the lead. I bring a couple different swords, just in case we find a trials chamber or something. And I need to bring a few other pickaxes. That's for Fortune 3. So yeah, really, I just need to craft a couple pickaxes. And we're good to go. We have everything else that we need. We'll go ahead, just play a music track real quick. Forgot, there's a bunch of sticks over here. Alright. Let's see if we can get a fortune shovel. Real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make one out of diamond, considering diamond has a higher breakpoint. And we have so much diamonds. Now, realistically thinking about that, that's what we're going to do. So, diamond shovel. I'm going to try to roll some good stuff on it. You know what? Just in case, we're going to make 2 of them. Unbreaking, efficiency. I'll do an unbreaking on it. Fortune 3 is the next one for level 30. We could XP farm, but we're not going to do that to you guys. If you guys would like to see a quick fabrication too before we take off, I will show you guys the best way, in my opinion, to do an XP farm. In this game, as of the moment, very, 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 very easy. It requires like no skill, really. But we'll show you. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. I like to keep my stuff fairly organized as well. So, really what I mean by that is we're going to do this. I gave my little brother all the torches. I almost want to sign him back in just so I can drop the torches off. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. I need those torches. 1 second, Chad. 1 second. I gave him a ridiculous amount, so he won't mind. That's really just in case we find a deep dark dome biome. There we go. All I needed to do was that. Alright, that saved us quite some time for crafting. Yeah, that's all we need is an extra shield. I got the torches set up where I want this. We're gonna put that to the side right now. And then, yeah. So typically I have them all in corners, but when I do this stuff, I like to have stuff kind of more in a similar fashion for me just to be able to, for example, if this iron pickaxe is breaking and I don't need to use this yet for anything other than really what we're gonna go for, which is some nether, um, we're not gonna really use this too much, realistically speaking. So we got that, and how much extra food we got? We got 12. We'll bring a little bit more steak. We're ready. Actually, let's bring the pork chops. I'm gonna do this. There we go. And we're ready. Let's go ahead, just sleep real quick. Because I have a zombie, my zombie little thing. Oh yeah, you guys probably want to see that little farm I was mentioning. So let me go ahead and show it to you guys real quick. So realistically, all you need is your hands to do this. It may take you a little bit of time. But we'll do a little quick farming wise tonight. So if you guys seen, I dropped one of those beans, right? Where I can spawn certain things. And when you go through here, you would want to break these cubes down just to more simplified chunks. Easy, break it down. Don't worry. Not dying from this. Break it down. It's going to spawn another one of those cubes. The small ones can't touch you. It's going to break those down. You'd make a handful of these guys. The more you break them down into smaller cubes, the more they'll come out. Actually, I was supposed to do something a little bit different. Supposed to make it a little easier for them to get out. Okay. Okay. So then, once we do that, you guys are going to see I have something messed up so you don't get any XP, right? But typically, I did this for an example to show my little brother. I put this little structure so they can't bounce out of it. You can just sit here with your hands. Just breaking all these guys and watch. You're just going to get XP. And you're going to get a stupid amount of slime, too. Right? Easy XP farm. Ideally, you want to make it close enough and one flat level. But, like, yeah, that's what you would want to do. But yeah, by the warden's blocks being there, unless... Oh, and you can also farm earth slime stuff, like the bricks and whatnot as well. Very, 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 very easy to do. We're actually just going to take this little boat over here to the castle real quick and try to get there as quick as we possibly can. We're going to take one of those beds that we have over there. We actually may not. I probably should have grabbed one from the base. I'm going to do that really quick. Yeah, and another thing, when we go and do these big adventures, that's a very big requirement, is bringing a bed. Always having one with you. Standby beds are the best, even if you're not going to actually use them. But you're going to want to. And I find the sleeping bags don't work as much. I feel like they're just bugged. That's my own personal opinion. I like to build a little hut, a bed, and then when you're really finding some certain stuff, you can make a marker of that location, put a box there with you in the moment. Build a box if you would like. And yeah, dude, you're going to have a whole little looting session going on. And it's going to be very beneficial for you. I'm not worried about any of the creepers or any animals right now. We have plenty of everything. Purely adventuring. It didn't switch it out even with how low it was. That's funny. And this place grew back pretty quick because I burnt this all down. Me and my brother were having a A flint and steel battle. That's my beautiful home up here. This is really the kingdom. Over there, it's just like, at this point, it's became a community spot where people can utilize certain things. Not every functionality of it people can utilize, because I got a lot of diamonds there, and I've yet to bring them back over here. We haven't made the castle permanent residency. We're trying to have the villagers migrate, control, do all this other stuff here. So eventually, we're gonna have the castle at home. We're not ready for it just yet. And I did all this because I hate climbing mountains. Also, water buckets, I would presume, and honestly, I prefer to have them. They come in clutch when you're exploring some very big caverns. Typically, I'll have two, which you'll see me grab another one here in a minute. And it's kind of really optional to bring any extra stuff. Yeah, we don't need anything else. So yeah, this is Castle Valhalla. We haven't finished it yet. We're gonna make this a little B spot. That's a sleeping. Oh, that's the entrance to the castle. This is supposed to be the beginning segment for the farm, but I've yet to break everything on the bottom and change it to hardwood floor and stuff. It's all progress builds. And this is what me and my brother built on here yesterday. Another farming station. Nice, almost every single bit of crop that we have put in there is actually growing now. And these are like tuck away farm spots, just so we can have a consistent role for farmers when we have villagers here. And then we'll finish gating in this section. Will be a separate gate. So really, the direction that we would like to go in is maybe past more of the snow biome. Let me do something real quick. Let me do something really quick. Okay. Alright, so we've been way over there. We've been straight. I don't think... See this sand on top of that? I don't think I've ventured that direction too far, to be completely honest. Because this would be decreasing negatives, and that's going positive with negatives. Wait a second. I feel like I have been over there. I don't know what to do with that Ender Pearl. Here. I don't have a marker on any of those mountains. So that's kind of ironic that I have yet to go over there. I think I actually have. Or I originated from this section over here. Because I know I've been over here. I don't have a marker on top of that, which is kind of weird. And at the same time, chat, I've been seeing some really weird stuff happening with every last couple times I played this game. Like, I have certain spots crafted out where I have like long-term like mines and excavation points, etc. Right? I have this whole big, super big mine by like the house, not the castle, and periodically the entrance gets changed. And what I mean by that is when I'm exiting it, there's blocks that are just put all in the way. You like that rumor, like that Herobrine and the Ghost rumor? if it's not that, my seed has been like terraforming itself, like extensively re-terraforming itself. Okay, see, so I have been over here. So what I'm gonna do is, since that's visible over there on that peak, I don't know why there's sandstone over there. I'm gonna make a little tower. And what I like to do with these is I make markers, right? And the direction from where I'm running. I'll show you guys in a second as a real example. But I'm going to put a torch towards the base, right? So when I'm coming to it, I'm like, oh, hey, I actually remember this. Oh, just a little snow patch. See those? Those are directionable markers. You know what? Actually, I have been over here before. But we don't have a marker right here. So we're going to make one. And I'm going to show you guys the exact way I was doing it. And we need 20 of these. Which we're just going to temporarily just do that. And I like to put them on the highest points. A lot of people don't like doing this kind of like style. But I like staying true to the no cheating aspect. I don't like looking stuff up in servers. I don't use any of the, like, what is it, the Mega Chunk engine or whatever the new names for them now are. I don't like using any of that. And we actually need like 24. So we have enough. Sweet. And right here, I'm going to put some water. Just so I can have something to fall into. Alright. Base direction is going to be technically this way. So then what I do is I put a torch on the other side of this as a marker. So it's a clear indicator that my base, when I see this and I see the light, because you'll see it going from one direction when it's dark, I'll know my base is over there. And same from distance from far away, because you can imagine how much the game loads up. Like, that's another one over there. I've been in there. I'm remembering this now, so I need to go directively. I need to change course and go as straight as I can that way. But yeah, that's the way I do that. And that will be really honestly like super helpful for you guys. You know, I am one to really just overdo my torches, especially on bottom pits like this, but okay, yeah, I have been down there. That doesn't seem like that's gonna be anything then. I was just curious on how deep and dark that goes. It goes towards lava. I've already been down there. That was a clear-sighted marker. Or was that a not clear sight marker and I have more torches? You know what? Let me just double check this out. I would hate to not be by a spot that I really want. So yeah, we're just gonna do something real quick. Overwhelming force of water. So we did have one torch down here, but it looked like I just destroyed it. Whoa. Let's just see if we've been here. You know, I haven't. So we're gonna take a little detour. I don't know why they can hit me so far away. It's kind of wild. I'm curious about the right side of this. Oh yeah, I have been here then. Oh, I remember this spot. This wasn't even a fucking... I fully explored that place. There wasn't nothing too crazy good in there. I remember it. Yeah, so we're gonna venture further. We can't adventure more than an hour away though, because how much food I didn't bring. But hey, we're gonna have a great adventure, trust me. It'll be an adventure of a lifetime. Okay, so don't lose my heading. I need to go straight over these. Oh, you know I needed to bring too and I forgot? Was an axe, just in case we needed to do certain things with wood. But, who knows, we may come across a village and I get one. Or I find a little mob and I get one that way too. We have means of getting them. Would have been way easier just to make it in the time frame that we had though. Okay, so the base is far over there to my right. We just need to get a good directional approach of where we're trying to ultimately run to. It's about ready to get dark. Okay. I'm remembering this. I think this was the boat adventure that took me about 45 minutes to get to where we were trying to. So we'll see. I know, I'm pretty positive I know where I'm at. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Underneath me is a pretty big, deep, dark biome, but there was no ancient city, and we've fully explored the whole place. We've destroyed 90% of the blocks. We basically XP farmed it. And over here, we halfly explored this giant... Not that spot. See it, marker. Over there is an entrance to a lush cave system that had an ancient mine. I'm not worried about you, spiders. But I don't think we actually Loki ends and goes into a fat strip mine. Like a giant crevice. Because there's been multiple spots over there, if you can't see by like the lighting and stuff, that I have explored. We don't need two of those right there. I was curious about something. We do need some of this. So as we're doing it, might as well just get some XP at the same time. It's minute XP, it doesn't really matter to a total level. But, such a small level given the fact. We're just grabbing it because we need some coal. Okay, so let me get my bearing. I did explore in there. You know what I was gonna do is I was gonna make a giant castle over there and clear out that chunk and have a sick castle right there, because I would have a lagoon, all this other stuff. But I would have a giant like doorway right there. It would have been sick. That was too much work. That's a pirate treasure boat we explored over there. We found a handful of diamond, remainder of stuff in the water. Don't scare me, noob. Other dude kind of does, though. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we just need a couple, like 2 stacks of coal. That's really it. Always neglect them as I come through here, so might as well just finally clean up the mess. We're not really striving for iron, but might as well just go collect them. The main goal right now is really to find an ancient city. And along the way, obviously, the person that I am, we're going to collect as much stuff as we can. So mindset it is over here. That's another cave complex is over there. Shit. You know, I knew that was going to happen. This is annoying. I hate traversing the snow. I didn't realize you were active behind me now, huh? Douchebag. Why you be so rude, bro? It's getting dark and up here in the snow. Oh my god. Painstaking. I think that's why I never passed this mountain, because it's completely full of snow. But we've explored the inside of that. So let's continue this adventure in this direction. Here in a minute, I may have to start making some markers in the next, like, 200 blocks. So we don't lose our complete direction. I'm not getting stuck throughout all of that. We haven't explored this hole yet. That is, I don't think. You're dead. We do need sugarcane for some paper for that world map that we're trying to make. But I'm not too, like, I don't know. I'm not in a rush to make it. I have a couple other objectives that I'm accomplishing when I play Minecraft. Okay. Oh, I was like, what happened? Well, you know what? I feel like I've been here. Yeah, I think I've definitely been here. This doesn't go any further down. Yep. Yeah, this one wasn't a deep cavern. I remember. Well, now we know where this one is, though. That's good to know. It's good to know. We're gonna finish our way of carving around the side of this mountain. You guys are probably wondering too, like, bro, why do you place torches in the middle of the sunlight? Well, I'm thinking of a directional approach because a lot of the times when you're not remembering where your coordinates are, you can always find your way back with proper lighting. Of course, he doesn't want to mess with me, bro. He wants to hide. On top of this, so when we know, we go straight, then left. Right over there is our place. So on a constellation level of like a constellation prize, now we are entering into the jungle, where I've gotten lost the last couple of team times. So as the factor, so we can see something. Put one right there. I don't want to jump up too many blocks, so I'm going to just take a little side detour route. Some little tree hopping. So we're like Indiana Jones out here. Another torch randomly, so we know we're in the correct direction. Man, I think it's almost appropriate for me to... Ooh. I've yet to be on the other side of that mountain. We're gonna get to over... You know, we're gonna make something real quick. That should be high enough. So I want to cut through over there, to be honest. See what it looks like on this open side. Man, I would kill for an Ender Pearl right now. Fuck. Sorry, chat. I just F-bombed it pretty good. Need to see my directional approach. Okay. That does terraform more in the jungle. And then it goes straight into brick. So, just so we know we're on the right page and pace. Place another guy right there. Well, this is really the direction I want to be heading in. So we're almost 1,000 blocks away from our base. Okay, so if this is the edge, and all that's flatlands, huh. Let's see if we have a choice over here, which way we can get into this mountain. This is the only other mountain that I've checked that was away from my away from spawn, away from my base and everything. What's this? Because that's a trap. Okay. So there could be a cave complex system in here. Ah! Pillager spot. Definitely going over there. I should have brought a boat. And what should we do first, chat? Should we go to the pillager spot? Or should we just massively deep adventure at this point now? Because we found a good spot, potentially. Let's see if we can't do something real quick. Let's just see. Let's just get a little glance at this. Open tunnel system. Oh, this goes deep. We found the spot that we're going to venture in. Alright, while we're over there, I think we're just gonna make a boat. I should have brought one. I knew I should have brought one, dude. I made a mistake doing that. Let me tell you right now. Should I just swim across? It is a pretty far run. Stamina-wise, I'm gonna conserve more, I feel like. Let me go dolphins, so I haven't not, and I didn't bring my lead. Thank you, dolphins! You guys are clutch! And we're gonna make a little hole in the wall over here with a bed in it, so we can have a little mini spawn right there. Just in case we were to die, I will literally spend 2 hours to come all the way back out here. Bless me. We got a safe little spot. Got the ominous potion, so that's freaking sick, dude. Took it over. It's mine. Bottle of enchanting? Okay.
Hello.
What's up, Zoe and Michael? Welcome to the stream, dude. How's it
I
going?
hope you doing good.
Oh, dude, I'm doing mad good. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for asking. Doing mad decent. Mad decent. You know what? Even are you? I'm gonna free you. Wait, what is it? What? How the hell do? What even are these? What? I've never seen these in survival.
Can I make your PFP, banner, duper etc. my discount open 50%?
I appreciate it, dude, and thank you for asking. It takes a lot of like huevos to ask. You know what I mean? But I do all that myself, man. I appreciate it though. trying to figure out if I can capture those guys or not. Okay. That's cool. So I just essentially just break them out now that they're holding something. And then the other two, I do the same thing and I make them hold something. Yeah, they're following me around. This is sick. What? Need one more sunflower. I have an army of whatever these things are now. This is awesome. Come on, my children. Look at you. You are free. Wait, I see one more over there. Valhalla. You wander too, dude. Huh. So, this is going to be an underwater cave right here. So we are going to do this. So what I'm going to do is place some buckets, typically in the fashion that I do, but we're going to just do it like that. Gonna make the best of it. That corner off and split it. We get 2 more things of water since we're so close too. Man, that's so sick that I got these guys following me around now. I got like my little ghost army. It's pretty sick. Ghost army of absolution and ghosts. In Minecraft! You know what? I'm kind of curious. Is there something underneath this? I've heard rumors that underneath some of this stuff typically is some stuff. If you know what I'm talking about. Come in here, bro. You won't. Pausing real quick. I need to look something up, check something out on my phone. Nope, nothing. Wait. Where did that come from? Is it over there? And there's a villager place right here too. What? Bro, I don't know. Okay, that's where I wanted to go. Came from the spawn on the other side. We're just gonna go to the villager spot real quick since we already have a bed over there. We're gonna go say what's up to these dudes, dude. And take everything. This is only maybe my, honestly, like second or third, probably actually like fourth villager establishment I've actually seen in this server. Let's just go ahead, I guess, passive loot. What's up, dude? I don't need that. 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 I want this bed though. Give me it. So weirdly set up. This is a very awkwardly styled one, I'm not gonna even lie. You got it all the way going to the top even. Okay. Oh, you were stuck, huh? I guess we'll check that out on the way back. This is a very weirdly styled setup, dude. I can't get over it. Alright, they got farm produce. This is there. I guess they're just really farmers. Yeah. So I guess if we're mining at this point, I almost feel like we should go back to the base and put these guys on a lead. So there's not too much more other than some fruits and stuff that I could have really gotten from this. Yeah, okay. Barely heard, dude. I think our adventure should consist of what we're doing. But before we end the adventure, take some more arrows. We got a golem right here, so we'll take, I guess, it's an advantagement of that. I look like a zombie. Potato. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the base after this one. It's a long adventure just for farming supplies, but hey, I guess we'll take it. Considering. But now, we are around 7,000 blocks away, which really makes me want to come back and explore this place from raw. Because we got a lot of different things we could be doing here. Like, a lot. So, with that being said, we're going to make our way back. Diagonally speaking, we're at 1,800. So it will be like a day inside this game. But also, a good part of the reason why I'm doing this, you know, without it being a wasted trip, we're going to just kill some cows too. Any cow we see in our vicinity, and or chicken or something like that, we're just gonna get. Alright. Gonna smite these two pigs. What I really need to try to get for myself too is a fire aspect. What's that other thing? That little noise that thing makes is pretty funny.
Bro, I'm trying to play fam.
What's up, Prop by Bonnie? Well, right now I'm not opening it up to subscribers. Everybody wanted me to try to plan something for that, so I think tomorrow we'll be opening it up to plan with some subscribers, bro. I think people would like that. Guess we really don't need the leather. I don't have any boats just chilling over here. Because I have... Actually, no, never mind. What am I talking about? This is the furthest point away from my base that I've been.
You beat old bosses.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about my, my world, right? I cannot find the actual... any ancient city around my stuff. I've ventured far and wide to find the ancient city. And that's my main goal right now, is to find any ancient city. But, like, for example, we see some stuff like that. We are coming back to explore this spot with the proper amount of stuff. I'm actually marking them out around sections so I know, you know what I mean? But, yeah, bro. This game has not been very forgiving for me in this playthrough. I've beaten the game a handful of times on, like, various other accounts and stuff, but this is the hardcore, dedicated attempt for survival. So, like, it's really almost like one-shot chance. if we get that chance, that's sick, but the likelihood of us getting it at this point has been it feels at least drastically reduced. Like, once again, I'm so far away from my place. I could tell you every single mountain I've fully explored. And yes, I've killed multiple different wardens and all that stuff, but it's kind of pointless when I can't find the ancient city and they're just warden spawns because it's just taking over the infection of the whole entire place, right? I've literally, I can't tell you how many deep dark biome caves that me and my brother and subscribers have fully literally deleted everything from that biome. All the warden type blocks, all the everything, dude. That was even making it a deep dark biome. And we lit it up. We went through every single route around those, found a bunch of diamonds and like a couple little spots where there were some ancient mines. But we have yet to find anything other than ancient mines when we're doing this. So it's very like, bro, it's brutal right now with my playthrough. It is brutal, hands down. The game is doing something malicious, in my opinion. And obviously the game's really not. But then I experienced some crazy random stuff too. Like, I have this one main mine that I go and I have a very effective chance of finding a lot of stuff. We have the whole entire system built with the minecart and everything. Very sick. Very useful. And every other time we come out of that, dude, literally, freaking, I don't know, it's just brutal, dude. Nothing seems to go right. Alright, we're going the right way. I just need to go more left now. Yeah, it's just been brutal, dude. Really, at the end of the day, it's just been a brutal playthrough experience. That's why, like, when we've even opened it up to subscribers, I've told them, like, hey, if you guys find it, do not do anything there. You know what I mean? Do not look up a chunk off the chunk stuff or whatever where you can put in your coordinates or your player world ID and it will tell you where everything is. Like, I don't do any of that, so, like, that's also a little bit of a factor to where, like, I've had trust with my community, not spoiling things like that, right? I could easily look up the chunk menu and all that stuff, and it would be fine. We would find anything and everything we truly would want. But, what's the fun in that? You know what I mean? It doesn't become fun, in my opinion. Like, once again, essentially what I'm doing is... Alright, they're all here, too. And I'm going to put all these guys on a lead and stuff. These are dope. They're kind of annoying, though, I'm not going to lie. Making all these noises. Yeah, the only other spot over here that I can think of that I have yet to go through that will be also on our adventure back here is on the other side of this, right? There is a pretty open crevice, but I've already been through the main portion of this whole vicinity for this underground cave complex. This is the water system version of it, because there is a very, let's just say, a high magnitude of minerals around this whole mountain. That's why I've left it like this, right? Also indicators, certain things. But over here, there is a giant hole in the mountain. And this would be the back side of the mountain. And as big as this mountain is, one would presume I've explored it all. Sometimes when I find back sides of mountains, or like right here, open complex, this would be my next spot where I would be like, yo, I'm farming here. I'm going to go through everything down here. I'm going to go through every single spot, all the little nooks and crannies of the cave system. You know, like over here, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do. I'll show you guys. Because I'm like maybe like 5 minutes away from my spot now. I'm fairly close. I'm just getting this food while we can real quick so we're not wasting the journey exponentially. It's not like we have just pig despawned. Alright. You'll see the example of what I'm discussing. So in there, it gives me a good ideology of having an opportunity to find some cool stuff exploring in there. Or an ancient mine shaft, because that's on the other side of the mountain that we're going to bypass. And then over here, right, I've seen this multiple times. When you see crevices like that in the mountains, I go and explore outwards. And then through there, on this level, you will find so much iron around those. And then you get an opportunity from an undercave complex like that, to where you're just consistently going underneath the mountain for a long variation of time. Also finding a good variety of minerals to your heart's desire. Be realistic too, that's where I find a lot of lapis lazuli. But I don't really need a farm anymore. I just need to get a little bit for some finited stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna put this right here just so we know, we remember. Oh, bop, bop. Yeah, we are going to come back. There's a lot more for me to explore here. And I wish I had an ender pearl. I'll just throw it over this mountain. I forgot to bring a couple with me, actually. And in your guys' opinions, when you hear all those noises when you're super deep underground, do you guys think you're getting close to an ancient city, or do you think the game is just messing with you? Because I have very mixed opinions about it. I feel like a lot of the time this game messes with me, bro. Like, I'll go through caves that I know for a fact I've never been through there before, and there'll be like one solo torch placed in the most randomly weird spot. And I'm like, what the heck? No one's even on my server right now. How is that even possible? Alright. Almost there. I do got to be careful of a couple of my mid markers, because I do have some indicating drop-offs where I can fall and die. Almost to my base. We're a little over halfway there. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing some ender pearls with me next time. This would have made my journey so much quicker. Just 3 of them, I would have already almost been there. I've stockpiled a good amount of them. We have used a few for some harrowing escapes fighting the warden. Pretty heroically, if you ask me. I almost want to take that dude's horse. The horses sometimes are just as bad. I don't like using them too often, unless you're in the flatlands. And where I'm at, in my server, in my biome, there's not too much flatlands. It's like kind of what you get is what you get situation. I've been through there before too. See, I'm so familiar with my map. That's how much I've explored it. Like, I've explored almost underneath every bit of these mountain terrains. For hours. I've explored in straight lines further than what I've walked. Underneath my main base. Almost so, to the extent I want to build a minecart shaft leading straight to my base. two next to each other means I haven't went through there yet. Which I have yet to for this one. Alright. See that marker way up there? Means we're super close. See, markers in this game are very good indicators. We're like 200 blocks shy away from where we're supposed to be. Be awesome to have some dolphins. See, even over there, behind us, the giant cave systems over there, dude. Enormous cave systems. I've explored all of those as well. Like, there's another fat cave complex right over here where this giant marker is. Guess what? I've fully explored that as well. I've spent probably like a couple hundred hours in just this one server, exploring my heart's desire away. Let me tell you right now, chat. It's not as easy as one would like. Well, he's scared of me. I'm just gonna keep teleporting and teleport away. We gotta get up this. And then we're pretty close. Those little ghost things are honestly kind of getting cringe now. Wait, I don't remember building anything over here. Nope, just market placers. And there is my beautiful base over here. Okay. Alright, I'm just done with that. I don't need to die and spawn across the map. That would be pretty silly. Okay. Now zoom on back over to my main spot. Yeah, because my mine, I think the way it's going is it's going past this building underneath the ground. I think I can actually get to my mine from another portion that I shouldn't really be able to get into from. I just got to figure out the route. This right there, that's a 1200, negative 1200, and negative 850 something. It was 857 dependent. So we're going to finish off the sword with the last bit of animals. And it's weird, there's been phases of this game too where I haven't had any animals spawn. And I farmed them all out. I farmed them until I had to eat them all. I've had a very unforgiving experience in this world. Super sick, full of adventure. But like I said, a very, 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 very unforgiving experience. We're just doing the walking way. So that way we pick up some more animals. I one-tap them, I'll have more to be able to pick up. At nighttime, this place looks super majestic. I've single planted every single one of these trees. Single-handedly planted every one. Oh yeah, look at our dog army. First thing first is getting food cooked. Pork. Beef. Hmm. Where's some of my leads? I had a handful of them. Alright. Pretty sure I had a couple pieces of wood, but what do I need to make a post again real quick? Wood post. 5 fences over there I can use. Alright. Those little dudes are cool and whatnot, but... Actually... I want to give my brother 1 or 2 of them. He's going to be like, what the heck is this? There goes. Now it's 2 of them flying around his. Dude, like, wants to stay over there with the other ones. I almost kind of feel bad now. Come on, you butthole. Noob. Need to be level 30 for the last thing that I need. More TNT, we'll fix this. Fire protection, luck of the sea, and sharpness. It's luck of the sea again. So realistically, I just need an iron sword and we're ready. Two iron swords, there we go. We got some ender pearls, we got 2 shovels. Oh shit, stuff's gonna die. Alright. one more pickaxe. That's the way I do stuff. I need one more. Now we are completely ready to go. For a long and harrowing journey. Alright. Okay. Ooh, we need a bed too. Can't forget that. We could bring one more back, just in case, because... Yeah. I didn't need to make nothing out of plenty of... Alright. Let's go on our potentially dangerous adventure. Yeah. Alright. And we needed a boat. It looks so good at nighttime, I told you guys. I need to change, actually, where those cherry blossoms are located on the side of the hill right there. They haven't grown in quite some time, so I think we're definitely limited on where we have those at this point. Go up here. Example number 1. Trying to fill this whole side up with them is what I was doing, but some of them just don't want to grow. Oh yeah. I haven't actually checked on the growth rate of them since some stuff has happened. Oh no. I hope this wasn't one of my villagers. I need to get some stuff and crafting recipes for some golden apples and whatnot as well. Donkey, what are you doing in me swamp? Meehaw. We're just glowing this place up a little bit there, guys. A little glow up. A little glow up. Then we're going to do another one right here in this open section. We'll call that good. So that's properly placed where those need to be placed. Was there anything else I needed to grab from here, or any more seeds I need to put out? I don't think realistically I need to. But go for our adventure. So we're at 1200, 1200. We're literally straight through all this. I was debating if it's going to be faster just doing something else that I was thinking about or not, but it's not. And on the way back, we will also collect animals once again. Actually, what I need to do is get more prepared with torches, because my little brother is probably going to be getting on within this next hour or so. So since we found that one, we're going to do some... We're going to do something else real quick. So I know there was a couple spots around here that I was debating from previous experiences utilizing. There was a side mountain over here that I haven't explored too deeply, but we're gonna go do a little mine adventure there, because I need a lot of flint for some arrows and some torches and stuff. Dang. This was the other side that I have not been able to locate, and that goes really deep. So sick, we're adventuring here, dudes. That's sick, and it keeps going all the way down. That's nice, I like that. Just take this little pit thruster down right here, bros. Fat mob. Okay, let's fully check out the submersion of this cave. Just always go on end corners, and I always put a torch. I like to open as much as I can for any place that I go to. Right? So we know obviously that that is the entrance. Gold down there and whatnot. And then we know we've been to this portion of the side, whatnot too. More than one reason why we do this, chat. Okay. Let's get one of our little pools right here. Okay. Once again, we're gonna get an idea. I know it's getting pretty dark in here for you guys. Alright, so might as well. We're gonna just start getting some coal and stuff. We're gonna get a little bit of some stuff going for an XP farm that I've yet to show you guys. Which is kind of really, honestly, really ridiculous. It's probably one of the better XP farms you can do passively as you're mining. Collect as much of this as you can. I'll tell you why. Because the smelting rate for these still gives you XP, which is ridiculous. So when you have enough wood and stuff, for example, I have a whole entire wall of furnaces that we use for this strategy. And you can literally see how much I've already gotten. It's kind of ridiculous, right? It's already that much. Signifies a good little understanding for how much we're going to get. So we're getting a lot. We're getting all this right here. And we're not down to the depth for diamonds yet, but I would assume we will find some diamonds down here. I always find them. I got like the diamond hunter nose. Fat vein of this. That should literally be enough. There's one more of two, which I don't really need. Okay, so now that we have that, we got that cleared out of our way for us too. Okay. It's kind of trippy too. It felt like I reflected that area. Just a quick little reflect. So from down right here, we're gonna
Hey
do this.
man, new here, saw you were streaming sup.
What's up, dude? Welcome to the community, my guy. Yeah, so we're on mass adventuring right now. Mass skill adventuring. Trying to find new little subtle spots that are gonna help, but down right here is gonna be the deeper part. So realistically, I need to get back over there, finish exploring that section before I make my determining factor on how deep we're going to go. Put one of these guys up here. There's some skeletons and some stuff we had to deal with. Okay. Yeah, you're hissing at me. Do me. That's a flat, steady water stream over there. That goes down to probably to like 20. We're trying to see what if there's another deeper section to these caves and mines, right? Oh, because what I love to do is when it comes to exploring, the depth is always a key factor for me. Because like I love finding by myself, right? Trial chambers and all that kind of stuff. I don't use any of those cheater block engines. And this is a super weirdly deep colonized biome, so this is right next to my main castle, which is like 70 blocks away. Which, honestly, I'm surprised I haven't found this cave. For the amount of caving that I do and the experience of exploring, I do so much, man. But really, our main goal for this is to find the ancient city. I have spent hundreds of hours in this server mining through the tippity tops of the biggest caves you could think of, mountains, you name it, dude. Oh, there's an opening right there, too. I like that. It's reflecting. That's cool. But, yeah, dude, we've spent an overwhelming... desperately trying to find
currently working on pathways to nearby bases.
Nice. See, that's kind of what I have planned for this one mine I have. This one mine I have is superly ridiculously huge, and within that, I want to connect that mine shaft because it's like not my OG base, but
ancient city is find a mountain, dig down, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, that's technically the way you're supposed to. But guess what? See how many deep, dark biomes that I have been into, that I have carved out. I've gotten all of the Shrieker XP and everything. Do you know what's happened? Nothing. I've spent hours and hours and hours. So, I have a feeling this is going to be a good location right here to center some stuff. Need to know our little route back out. I always put two next to each other. So I am curious about one thing. One more thing, Jackie. So how deep this one goes. See? I've already been here. Right? I've spent probably at least 50 hours down here. This is one of probably the more bigger side caves, not the biggest that I've found in this game as far as biome structures go. I'll show you guys. This is cool. I forgot all about this. Like, I completely forgot about this.
I'd love to show you on my stream what I do with the shulk. I use Silk Touch to use it as flooring. Also, I dropped a sub.
Oh, appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the community. And yeah, I'll have to check it out one of these times because, like, I love seeing other people's insight on their level of creativity and what they accomplish in this game. You know what I mean? Like, for perspectives or for better or worse, there's a lot of creative people. Just because somebody has the same idea as somebody else doesn't technically mean you stole it, right? That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, you guys will see that I've went through every single bit of this. Do you know how much of this floor was solid black? Bro, like, I have been so far and long through this. We're just going to take the nice little approach that I can show you guys. Like, same thing with the other end. It goes pretty far that way as well.
Building a kingdom face with tears of joy.
Ah, bro, same here. I have a whole functioning kingdom damn near completely functional.
Damn, that's a huge caveat.
Yeah, bro. Do you know how many huge caverns I've spent hours and hours and hours in? Where I found the only thing ancient about it is ancient mine shafts, bro. 1 second, too, because I just went down through that. I need to do my rule of thumb. I always set two next to each other when I'm actively doing something. But yeah, I'll go down here and show you guys this too. You guys are gonna be like, what the fuck, Plim? Yeah, trust me. That's the same thing. Warden's not gonna spawn, so there's no reason to be scared of these guys. I've decreased so much the limit. Yeah, I've spent like, dude, it's too much time. I'm not even exaggerating.
Can you show your kingdom if not too much out of the way, or I can wait, not a problem.
Give me a few minutes to see the remnants of what I've left here, because I got a story about this place. Mind you, everything you see was completely black right now. Everything you see was, at one point in time, completely black. Like, you couldn't see anything, okay? Let me just do... Oh, out of water. There's a good little spot I can just jump in and cheat code it in and out. Alright, because I'm all right here anyways. You guys will see something and be like, David, what? Yeah. So, this is how much time we spent here, right? What do I actually have down here? We're going to take this flint, though, 100%. No, I left those down here for a reason. Got buckets of lava also for a reason. I've been missing this bag. What was in here? We'll leave food for another time. I'm taking that back. I forgot about that. Smite, nothing too crazy. Cat music discs. But yeah, so,
You found the silence trim yet?
Oh, yeah, I have actually. So, this whole entire thing over here, right, was completely black. I thought I found the ancient city. I have, but I had a subscriber hide the book from me, so now it's like some bullshit. We'll just say that. But yeah, I have fought in so many wardens here. I killed like 13, 14 in a stream one time with a couple hundred arrows. Me and my brother came here, just literally our mission was crazy. And this is one huge cave system that is literally like 7 hours long. This starts and originates, I don't have a map, or I'll show you, from the kingdom that is not really above me anymore. It's like over here at this point. Going back to my base, not the kingdom that I've been building on. We're going to eventually move there and full-time basically stay there once we take everything over from my current base back over to the new kingdom. But, bro, I'm going to show you in a second, too. I went so far and long through this whole thing. There's no ancient city around me, dude. And one of my subscribers, that when we're playing with open subscribers, right, they admitted that they looked up on the chunk block that there is like that they seen that there was 2 ancient cities around me, and where it said it was located, there's not an ancient city. So I feel like since I put in so much time into this server, there's like an ancient city just hid somewhere that I have yet to find near me. But it doesn't make sense because I have literally dug blocks in a straight line for a couple hours at a time, just digging certain routes, underground routes and whatnot. Bro, like, it just doesn't make sense how I haven't found one. It's kind of like independent, more or less 90% of the time, solo, bro. Ape's really dead? What the hell? This guy on the charger? But yeah, when I do, I'll play with my little brother, and he's really big into Minecraft, so he loves my worlds because he loves to see how much I've done. And for example, I know for a fact this spot over here is like 40 blocks underground deep. This is the way we used to run to kill one of the wardens. We had a warden set up spot right here, to where with all the water we had blockaded, and we were coming up right here, long tapping the warden as I ran around. And I was being silenced. I was using his screen.
Server, we all do our own things, but we have one server.
Oh, nice. See, I've opened this up to Realms at 1.2, but I didn't give out the code to everybody in my community. I have some people that are like 4,000, 5,000 blocks away from my system, my whole entire system of mountains and like changing environment away from me that they have built in here too. So, like, I have a lot of people in my community from OG spawn spot. That's a fair game. When you spawn in my place, it's OG spawn. You can basically get whatever you want out of the remaining of the supplies there. There's a little bit of everything that you can utilize to get to where I'm at, or to help you start, because where it spawned me in this world is the worst spawn imaginable. But I love those moments because it's a moment of opportunity, of a challenge. So that's how we started this whole world, for this one world that we have specifically streamed, this one world for the last 2 years. Like, there is so much lore involved that we have, that we've opened up little Coliseum tournaments and all this other little stuff. I was giving away some, like, V-Bucks and Pokemon shit, you know what I mean? Sending them to my subscribers for winning and stuff like that. But we've done anything you can name it. And yeah, one would presume this would be an ancient city, right, though? It's the whole moral of this.
To a pillager outpost, lol.
Oh, God. That's a good and a bad thing. You could have just taken the pillager village over and just made that your base. Yeah, let me just show you how far, because I know this whole entire spot like nothing. So we're just gonna hop and skip. And I'm curious, because this game has been building. Day 1 to 5. Nice. See, also one thing I love doing too is utilizing challenges, and meaning to the extent of this, I like to go as far as possible as I can away from spawn, because nothing is, in my mind, nothing is worth being that close to a spawn point. Wouldn't you rather want to explore before you set up a home? So you set up a side home that's literally just for you to assist yourself within. Oh, we can actually get a warden here? That's ironic. And this is the end of it. I think I left that there so we can continuously kill the warden.
Around spawn face with tears of joy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't. I was gonna make my spawn a spawn trap for people and do some douchebaggery, but I decided to go very, 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 very far away from my spawn. So if you actually get to me without utilizing, like, there's no cheats in my map, right? So if you utilize the real factors of my stuff and how to get to me, dude, welcome to the kingdom type stuff. You know what I mean? If you want to venture and do your own thing, you are far enough away from me, you will not affect anything around me. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay, so this is the only little spot that we've left a couple sulkers, just so I can fight a warden again, for stream's sake and lols and whatnot. But yeah, there's really nothing here, dudes. This is it. That's the end of it. And if I want, I could, yeah, sure, I could just sit here and XP farm for like 20 minutes.
On map with clouds.
Anywhere on map with the clouds? I didn't know that. See, I'm an OG Minecraft player, and I played it when it first came out, right? So by time we were actually like, you know what? Let's revamp and play the newer version of Minecraft where they have realms and everything too. I've already beaten the game so many times. My main goal in this is not to beat the game. It's to essentially start a kingdom, and my community has been waiting for what I'm about ready to say for a long time. For what exactly? No, that's from Microsoft account, if that's what you're referring to. OG Microsoft account. Old school era. But yeah, this is not, I'm not going to do this to you guys right here. I'm going to show you my base. But yeah, dude, we've basically colonized over every possible position of where anything could be utilized, dude. Oh, maybe if it's old school on my other account, the Microsoft account, which is Narweed420. If you can look up the stats, you can look up all my accomplishments, how many times I've beaten the game over, the quickest that I've beaten the game. So I've done speedruns on there at certain points. This is the biggest that I found, and I'm not gonna lie, there was probably like 15 different shulkers, aka wardens, that were trying to fight me at one time, pre-released. Like, all of this was black. I've literally uncovered so much. We had so much levels, it was unnecessary, really. It was honestly really I wouldn't have really left that right there. That's kind of weird. Probably like 500 torches here. But yeah, you get what I'm saying when I'm saying, like, okay, the most Plim finds is this kind of stuff. Like right here, look. I just wanted to show you this too. I have a very hardcore, oh, you really want to fucking go, bro? Wait a second. Did you just... No, you didn't take my diamond sword, but you're a pussy. Come here. I'm not afraid of you. I actually play real scary games.
Welcome back, PLM gang.
But yeah, I have a great luck finding all the ancient mine shafts. I can't tell you how many ancient mine shafts I've found. But I'm being serious. Compared to me finding the ancient cities on this server, without using cheats, has been the hardest challenge that I've ever gave myself in any open world survival game like this. Because I'm really not one to cheat. Everybody does their own thing. You get what I'm saying? But
cave. I remember the old Minecraft. You would never find a cave like this.
Oh, exactly. And this isn't even the biggest cave I've ever found. I'm not even lying. This is just part of a cave that's part of a huge network of caves that I found from an original cave over by my base of mining. Hell yeah, dude. No cheats. I've earned every achievement that you can in this one. I've never switched them on. I've never changed it to creative. I've played pure survival and survival only.
Click L for achievements BTW. Ask the Magic 8 Ball a question for a Poggers and User.
What are you referring to? The achievements within, like in-game? Are you talking about like my trophies that I've earned through PlayStation? Alright, good thing I placed 2 torches right there, because I low-key kind of forgot how to get out of here from this spot. In-game, but where do I need to go to show that? Because, yeah, I'm day 749, dude. That should tell you how long I played this server. And I rarely sleep through the night, too.
Through achievement.
This one's set up for it? Yes. 1 second.
On keyboard.
Oh, bro, I'm playing on I'm not playing on PC. My bad, dude. Yeah, do you know what's funny? I just found this new section of the side to it, so one would presume like, oh, Plim, if you didn't find the ancient city in that huge, gigantic, insanely huge mine shaft... No, PlayStation, brother. You would find one over here. Well, joke's on all you guys. I haven't. It sucks. Okay? But yeah, now we're going to go... I guess I can show you guys that little system setup that I was just telling you guys about. For the base. And then... I'm going to come back down here and finish exploring this corner. And I love leaving this kind of stuff for my brother to mine. He's only 8, so like you can presume when he sees all this, he's like, oh my god, dude, I'm so set. Heck yeah. And I have like 300, 400 diamonds back at my spot. So let's just say he never goes without armor or anything like that. I like my spots a little bit lit up better than that for the entrance. Alright. Okay, I'm on. I'm literally right next to my base. Just need to get out of here.
Tip through stream elements. PayPal BIGBRO_DJ at HOTMAIL.com or Super Chat. Oh, how is it on the PlayStation?
Oh, alright, so there. PlayStation, great, dude. Graphics, everything, shaders, realism versions. I can run it super high optimized, and it's playing just fine. It does take a little bit longer to actually start your server. And when I run them, for example, I'm running some not super realism. I'm running realism 0.5 or 1.5. And that right there is giving me like good shaders essentially and stuff. So it's making the game's shaders and graphics display more advanced. I don't really like to... I mean, the water and everything, I have water shit on, snow and all that looks insanely beautiful. But I don't want the full realism of this game and run it over high optimized. I just feel like there's less stuff that spawns when that happens. I feel like it actually messes with your server, if that's actually makes any sense. But yeah, here's the castle. So, this is the backside entrance. A lot of these buildings were completely destroyed, and I rebuilt them. One of our tiny farms, that right there, eventually when I finish this building, it's going to have glass around it and stuff. It's going to be a ladder up there. This is the primary farmer village. When I get a farmer villager to stay over here, but they all keep transitioning into smithing ones, and I've yet to allocate a proper amount. Got mega farms set up over here for high-end, end-game, really kind of more stuff like that. For really just end-game, whenever I decide to beat the game. A couple little crevices. These are temporary, that's funny, he's just hiding behind the door.
Trade them to lock.
Trade them to lock? Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying on that. But yeah, I just haven't, like, locked into anything like that. Like I said, I haven't spent too much time in completing this. But I need to do a very large mining adventure for the certain cobblestone that I'm utilizing for a brick theme that portraits with the castle. Castle's up there. I guess I made a piglin face on accident by the way we designed that. One can see it when we get closer up there. So these are just the farms that's not, like, fenced in yet. Once again, I fenced off all this backside of everything. So I've limited all the zombie spawns in there. Nothing should be spawning around my villagers to continue the village and yada yada yada. All that's going fine. They're still making babies. Everything's going perfect, right? This looked like shit. We need to finish this. I don't like the design of that. Got a handful of village setups. Got the whole theme going in with some sheep that I need to make some more time to make them breed. We just got some small scale farming structures over here. We got a spot up in there just dedicated for lab work, for like making potions. Another farm. It used to be functional with the villager, but my little brother decided to kill my villager. That was the farmer. He killed all the farmers. So that's the reason why I don't have any farmers continuously doing this right now, or all of this would be completely full. That's where they left off.
If you hide firefly bushes under your pathways 1 block down, they will light up your town. Fun fact.
Oh, I did not know that. That's sick. See, that goes to show you within how much, and this is just like a little temporary living quarters for a lot of the villagers. Like, for some reason, a lot of them don't sleep in beds. They sleep over here. But, yeah, that's the under portion of the castle. We have a certain unique design that we still haven't finished because we haven't got enough lava stone yet. But, yeah, this is the castle. We haven't dedicated time to giving more rooms in here yet. This is just more of an opening. We haven't finished the pool. This is going to be an active downflow pool. And what we're going to do, we have it designed where we can put windows in a 2x2 direction all the way around the bottom, which I have yet to finish. Right? And we're going to use glow brimstone on top of it in between the third layer around the outside, which will get the whole entire pool glowing. It will literally make it look sick at nighttime. A subscriber wanted me to do this, so we just did that. No purpose used for that at all. And this is where we get to a little bit more of the big stuff. So over here is where I massively have every single one of these. We're full at one point, but we massively farm a lot of stuff here. I'm kind of curious what we have in here right now. No, everybody took everything. But yeah, the last couple times I've opened this up to subscribers.
Gilded blackstone from the Nether.
Oh, I actually have some. I actually have some. So with that being said, this is just a little secret furnace spot. Just as aesthetics, we have yet to finish this building. Over here goes to a second sub-level underneath the top of that, which we also have a staircase going up to that level over there. And somehow, from over here, the face looks like a piglet. I have a lot of screenshots from some subscribers. We haven't fully textured that in yet. Really, we're going to open this up, have a secondary stature right there of a build. We're opening... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, really now? Yeah, you get the concept. Yeah. We can do it. Guys ready? Skills. Yeah, you guys get it. Yeah, but that's that. And eventually we'll have all this wood planks. I had a couple subscribers trying to help out, and they were like just kind of getting ahead of themselves with some sections. But over underneath this back corner, we have our main entrance
I
into the
love it.
Nether. And 99% of this I built all myself. Yeah, I actually do have a lot more of the Firestone to put around in certain sections. Okay, so when we get to this will be sick. Later on this evening, I'll probably stream this again and play with my little brother on here. I don't show him in the stream, but he's still part of, you know what I mean, when I
How long you
choose
live
to.
for?
Live? Well, I've been live for the last 2 hours. I'll probably be live for another at least hour and a half. I'm very contemplatively tempted by it. And I like aesthetically, I don't want to add in any. We could just say any functionalities between things that logistically won't make sense compared to actually making sense. Like for me, it doesn't make sense for me to have
Ask the Magic 8 Ball
ladders going
question
up
for
here
Poggers
so
and
I can
Wizard.
shortcut stuff. I
8
made
cool.
this for me to walk through and subscribers to walk through, so I will do the same thing that I would expect them. Um,
I will be live tonight at around 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. CST.
fuck, I didn't want to do this. Okay, that was weird. Nice, would you? I'll check you out, check you out. Yeah, that's kind of just like my vibe with some of this stuff. So we're gonna go back to that little slice of pie and see if the other side that we have opened is actually.
I'll show you what I've been working on. Love any recommendations?
Bet, my dude, bet. Like my main base is not over here, by the way, too. My main base is a cluster, but it's a cache. So like, if that makes sense, you get it. If it doesn't make sense, you'll have a cache one day too. An overly whelmingly supply of stuff that you really almost don't need. Because I'm a hoarder in games like this. I love finding, like, there's been times I've collected thousands of flowers, thousands of everything. And periodically, just because, right? Just because I'm like, you know what? Why not do this? I'll change it up every once in a bit.
Lola Vault.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. But yeah. And like right now, if you didn't see how big my farm is there really a reason for my farm to be like that? Hell no. But what's the reason? I'll have a ridiculous amount of stuff, and when I choose to have villagers and stuff, I will have an overwhelmingly amount of
Welcome
stuff.
back, PLM gang.
For better or less words, and
turn on post notifications.
I'm not finding the spot now. It was right here. And I was not keeping an eye of coordinate placement. Interesting. That's my fault. I'll find it. It's not right here either, I don't think. No, that's not the one. That's another little side sub-cave. Come on, where'd you go, guy? I didn't go that far up and out. And it's not through right here. Even though that is an entrance to one of the spots of this cave around here. Yeah, that's funny, because I know this spot literally like the back of my hand. I think it's right there, actually. I was really close to the green slime spawn. I had to run directionally to it to the right a little bit. Why are you hiding from me, huh? Why are you hiding from me? I didn't go around this. I know that for a fact. There is nothing here. And I've explored this spot so hardcore, like, I feel like I'm just gonna burn down 90% of this again. That's just a random torch just to have one there.
Ask the magic 8 ball a question for a Poggers Anuser. 8 ball. I didn't run that far. I always rewind my stream, but I feel like that's cheating. It wasn't in here either, damn it. That's not the right location. I thought I was at 1100, actually. I lost a shulker box, can't remember where I placed it. LOL has a netherite axe enchanted and some
Damn,
stuff
bro.
like my backup Electra.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel the pain there, dude. I feel the pain there. Okay. I've explored so much around here. I have to literally venture so far away to really find an ancient city, dude. I can literally dig down anywhere underneath any. I've done it just to showcase that it's not there in my map. And I hate to even admit it, we've actually looked up the closest one on a seed engine finder, and it wasn't there. So I know it can't be past here, dude. It was. That was 1100 when I exited out. It was close to this is when I originally found it. And when I popped out, I looked up to the right and you could barely see the cherry blossoms. So it is right here somewhere. Where though? I don't know. Could be on the other side of this as far as like I'm telling myself now. Nope, Nantucket. Grab it from the butt and say fuck it. We're just gonna check this out real quick. See if this is part of the same chasm. I guarantee you this is. Maybe it's not. We'll see. This will be interesting.
Minus 1,200 minus 800 summaying.
Minus 1200 minus 18. Bet. See, if it's that close to this, this is all part of the same structure.
You said that earlier in stream.
Bet. My dumbass probably did, and I can't remember. Is this part of the same labyrinth? I gotta check something, chat. I know it just got dark on you guys. 1 second. Because this is part of the same section. I'm shy of 100 blocks away, which is a short run left or right when I get down here. So I want to see something. Alright, we're just gonna do it the right way too. Piss off, bro. Wait a couple seconds, and now we're gone. This is all part of the same cave system. That is so insanely huge. Was this seriously a spot that I haven't been to here yet? I explored everything. Why is this even a thing? I have plenty of stuff. Really, I guess I could just take some fucking iron just because. Right here. I don't really need anything because how much stuff I've hoarded. It's really for XP at this point. Okay, let's check this section out. If there's an ancient city anywhere.
Smoking now. I'm going to go back to playing GOT to finish the pathway.
Bro, dude, I feel you, man. I feel you, dude. So I can play this game sometimes. I just have to get super baked. I know, I see the diamond right there. Did I place that? Because... There's a block here that's not generated.
Best way to vibe face with tears of joy.
Cheers, my guy. And see, like, dude, I don't understand why I'm just now finding this little section of it. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm so dedicated to this fucking cave. I'm not even exaggerating. I've spent hundreds of hours in this. With subscribers and everything, we've literally terraformed sections of this cave. Like, we have some lore to this. I found, like, 5 ancient mine shafts. But I can't find the ancient city. We even dug to the bottom of the bedrock where you can't break it, and we've just dug out a whole canyon and blown it up with TNT, blowing up diamonds. We didn't care. We were just trying to find it, and we couldn't. It's like unfathomably impossible. And yeah, see, here's the bottom end right here. Like, look at this, right? Do I need gold? Nope. I'm just gonna kill you guys. It's because, fuck you. I'll kill you too, just because. Alright. I guess I better solo something, so I have something to come. Why is that just randomly right there too? I know it's deep enough for that to be there, but like, why? Some of the stuff is just so misleading. Yep, once again, there was nothing over there. You know, 1 diamond, I guess I can just fucking get. Just gonna have a slot for it yet. I'm gonna have to make one. That's not typically how diamonds work or function. Interesting. Huh. Okay.
To make you ask questions, did it work? Lol, it face with tears of joy. I'm funny.
Oh, dude.
Ask the magic 8 ball a question for a poggers and user.
Yeah, you're making me ask some questions. And look, like right here, I found another ancient mine shaft. I hate my luck in this game, dude. And yes, I know I can get like 10 times the amount of iron, but I don't like wasting my fortune stuff or my XP on repairing it unless I'm utilizing it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get that and XP it. And now you're Now you're mine.
I built 2 exp grinder types, one for drops, one for exp.
Nice, nice. Which style did you utilize it with? There's a bunch of different ways you can do that kind of stuff. A lot of people have their own techniques. I'm just really
Exp grinder uses armadillos.
Oh, nice. Go, you little shit. And I think this is gonna... Really? It doesn't end? See, dudes, this is all part of the same cave complex. Oh, I found another shulker spot. Fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully this is the fucking ancient city right here. I don't have water to make my own way down there. And I don't have a nighttime potion. I forgot that completely, dude. Dang. Well, we're just going to break this little curvature out right here real quick. Just so I have a visual on something. If this is the ancient city, this is what we're doing. But I doubt it. It's not that I doubt myself, it's just with all of the luck I've had in this game, I really doubt that this could really be the ancient city. I can't begin to, literally, I'm not even exaggerating, dudes. I've killed the wardens too many times not to find an ancient city around them. I've wiped out the whole civilization of the warden just because I got so irritated with not being able to find the ancient city.
If it is, I'm lucky.
Bro, give me some more luck. If that's the case, dude, give me some more luck, bro. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that goes pretty freaking dark. And those are shulker spawners. So if I can eliminate something real quick, I'm gonna do something, and hopefully the warden doesn't spawn on me, because I have enough arrows to kill one warden if I get all face shots with my bow that I have set up right now. So
ask the magic 8-ball a question
guess
for
I can
Poggers
get
and
away
User.
with that.
8-ball.
But if he gets me up here and I get stuck, that's called Sonic Blast to my face, which is very unfortunate.
I found a baby zombie piglin riding a chicken in the nether in Minecraft natural spawn. That how lucky I am.
Dang, bro. Yeah, it's not too often you find an actual chicken jockey. They are more on the rarer side of things. You know what sucks? This is part of the same complex. Hey, look, there's another crystal right there. I'm just trying to do something a little bit tricky.
Silk touch some of it.
Silk touch some of it? I don't have one with silk touch with me right now.
It's a beautiful block.
It does look good. You are not wrong. But I'm trying to get a better eye. I'm positive this is the same spot. If not, I'm going to run through here and summon a warden and be fucked trying to get out. You know what? Actually, it may not be so screwed. Sick. I can't believe it's nighttime. That was all chancing. Sick. Okay. I feel more comfortable about doing this now. I don't want to lose level 25, but this guy will super blast me. Honestly, so I want to do something real quick just to protect myself. And I wouldn't mind a fat chunk of XP. I don't see any of the shriekers. I think it's so funny, too. I've seen so many videos where people are insistent on using, oh, use the diamond stuff on this one, do that on that one, bro. It's because these are going to spawn and do this and that. It doesn't matter. I just proved it. You can break them all with your hand. It's faster. Look, people are funny. Alright, I need to find another water source to blockade some of that down there, though. So I hear a bunch of them on the other side of this. I was just hoping I'd find one that was hidden. Alright, so that's an actual shrieker down there. I just like to have a little bit cleared just in case. Oh, see, then I know. That'd be screwed. That'd be really screwy right there. My candle smelled like it was lit. So if I can get my eyes around this.
Ask the Magic 8 Ball a question for a Poggers and user. 8 Ball.
Give me a better option of going straight down. I'm negative 19, so in theory, chat, you know, we could be sitting right above the ancient city. In theory. In theory. I need some flint, so over here. I need to seize the opportunity for it. Yes, I know all the tricks. And as a mining strategy, what I always do is when I'm deep mining, I don't really strip mine too often unless I'm going down one straight long tunnel and I'm using a bedrock, kind of like mine shaft, which is like an old school kind of strategy of just utilizing the railroad system in a straight line, and then periodically, once your railroad system, take it to the end of your stuff, and then you bring all of your stuff from the end back to the front, and you work your way from the end to the front of your mine shaft. I swear you will find more diamonds doing it like that, and it'll be a faster kind of setup. It seems like it won't, but trust me, it helps. But also, when you're mining, as of recently though, that's really the only time I use that strategy. But I mine when I find stuff like this, and then I find ores continuing outwards. I follow the ore almost in a diagonal line. And if you know anything about mineralogy and some stuff like that, you'll understand that a lot of mineral compositions and structures follow a vein. So if you can imagine, for example, like this right here, being a vein, this is already being diagonal. So when I'm talking about vein mining is, I'm mining kind of like this. Like in a direction, straight, kind of going around. I'm kind of going a little bit straight more. I'll do 2 blocks out. Nothing right there. I'm going to mine right here. Go around this to leave this visible. Then do a straight line outwards like this. Alright. And then I'll keep mining in this direction. Right? Essentially like this. And you'll find open pockets, and you'll find whole entire columns of mining. So when I'm saying mining on diagonal line, it's kind of hard, but you get the idea from this now, right? You can utilize some other functions for more beneficial shit, but I like doing it like my way. You know what I mean? And trust me, everybody has their own way, which is completely okay. But I feel like that could be low key the ancient city down there from the other column I seen, or that's the other side of the giant spot that I was in. Because the cavern that I'm discussing right now is everywhere from 9,000 negative within I would say within a distance circle rating of 13,000 negative to anywhere between negative 800 to 600 to, I don't have them with me, no. I like to pack light for exploring for like cave systems. Unless I'm using a nighttime potion, then I'll have a spyglass. But yeah, man, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't believe this could possibly even be what I'm thinking it is at the same time. You know? And realistically, I really should have brought a nighttime potion with me. Take this XP pod, though. Alright, so that's somewhere where I'm definitely going to alert the wardens right there. I just want to go over to the chasm, because this looks like it's going to end. If I can peek around this, I'm trying to really see the end of it. Yeah, see, this is just a deep dark biome cave that has the warden in it. That's all that this is. I 100% guarantee it. I 100% guarantee it. Could be screwing myself a little bit, but I don't care. So is that the one that I seen that was down here? If I could do it correctly, I've glitched it to where the warden can't spawn, but it's all debating shot of chance and luck. Oh, also, some walls around these sections, I find more diamonds that way. So it's definitely worth your time to do this, just to uncover some walls, also for natural lighting, so when you get the shulker spell on you and you can't see, you have directions, obviously, from light. But you're killing two birds with one stone. Increase the chances of finding possibilities of diamonds, and you're gathering XP that you need, period. You know, you need XP for 99% of the things you need to really accomplish in this game, as far as stats go and shit is. But if you're not too concerned about that, then, like, yeah. See where else he's feeding that signal to. There's another one to the left. You know what? I got an idea. If he was sending that signal to the left, you know what that means? Is that... Right. What did I do with my lapis lazuli? Huh. I thought I had 2 sacks. I just need some extra because my little brother was enchanting a bunch of stuff yesterday. I have a theory. We're going to go to that section here in a second where there was that spinal column. But if there is genuinely more to my right, we'll work our way through there. But I believe if I break through this, it is another section of skulk blocks, or whatever you want to call them. It's not the one over here, though. That's not. There's no signal feeding to that. So there's one on the other side of this wall. So at the same time, I'm clearing myself out of spot. For lighting also. Oh, you know, I forgot to. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Just watch. Why is that shining like the moon's out? That's what I'm a little bit confused about. If you mine in the middle of that straight line, left and right, you can almost get them so perfect where they go through each other. But yeah, I'm just kind of genuinely like befumbled right now. I don't think that Ancient City's around me. So at this point, though, if the Ancient City's not around me, what would you guys look for next? I'm asking you guys this question. So I've literally explored every single mountain around me within about like 1,000 brick distance. Not exaggerating. Just want to know where this is dropping.
3K out MTN with ice and snow.
3K out, mountain with ice and snow. That's what you'll go for next? How long have you been here through the stream? Were you here when we were, we could say dungeoning? The safe term? Because we were in the peaks. Because I found another location I want to go back to later on. That is another huge cavern that I literally was like, no way. But yeah, do you know what's so hilarious? That this is the spot that brought me back up.
I'm stoned.
No, that's like a good... we could try that. Okay, so now it has me more irritable now. The fact that that stops and that's just an open crevasse. I have a couple of different things I can do right here, right now. I can be patient as possible. Try not to alert any skulkers. Dig this out. Make it light enough to where I'm not going to set something off by accident. See really how far this goes outside of this crevasse, because what is this going? This is going negative, which would technically be leading to the beginning of the cave.
So I forgot, why do you need a city again?
Alright, so you need that in order to beat Minecraft. So if you're, put it like this, right? So if you're playing this game on survival, the game is way 10 times harder, obviously. You can't spawn in certain things, you can't locate certain stuff really easy, you're not gliding around the map without a glider, right? But when you're playing only survival, you have to find the ancient city in order to get skulker things and shit and whatnot and other things that are going to be reliant on you to go to the Ender Dragon, right? And oh, I meant to say, as far as bosses go too, I'm pretty sure we killed the main piglin one too. We found at one point being lost in the Nether for like a couple streams before we found our way out. We found a whole fucking city down there. Yeah, the ancient city, I forgot exactly what we need out of there, but we need something for the elytra. And then once we get the elytra, We got to go to a teleporter after we teleport to like basically the end dimension, and we got to fly, or we have to go, and then before that we got to go back to the Nether, and we got to find the spot in the Nether that has like a main kingdom, and then to the side of that there's a ship where you can get the Elytra wings. That's gonna give you the availability to fly to the Ender Dragon stuff at the end of the game. That's ultimately in game. But I would like to know when I'm ready for in-game where it's at. So it's been a very, very big obstacle and a challenge for us to find. As monks, by still playing the game, having a fun time, still building. I still do everything. It's not like I'm hell-bent on finishing the game. I've completed this game and 100%ed it so many times. I built some amazing features on creative back in the day. I literally built an avatar tree as a like an actual scale-size representation. I looked up what it like some crazy stuff. It took me months. A whole entire summer to build that. I've had some very big accomplishments within like building cities and like actual like monolith coliseums from Roman times and stuff like that. I was very intricately aware of what I was doing then, which is I was too young to even be like YouTube wasn't really a thing yet. We could just say, right? It was still very new. No one cared to watch people on there. Everybody was like, "Why are you posting videos? That's dumb. You're not going to get rich off of it. There's no way you're going to make money." Which there was no way to make money back then. So it's like a whole full circle kind of perspective, I would say. Okay. So since that takes me right back up to my main spot, and that's the end, question mark? Yeah, it's the end. That's somewhere towards the beginning, like I discussed. And you know what a lot of people also do too? They're like,
I feel that.
They're like, hey, a lot of videos I see, oh look, another diamond, see, told you guys. One would be like, yo, break all this shit out then. No, because it's just covering. There's not one spot that's going to be doubled out. Which is unfortunate and sucks, but like, you know. And once again, I'm not literally making it my goal to find diamonds. I'm not diamond mining right now. We're just literally genuinely exploring, trying to find the ancient city, just having good vibes. That's part of the thumbnail for it, you know what I mean? And it's also proving this whole big thing to where I've also had some really kind of weird encounters where I've went into some spots that I've never explored, and they're just like random solo torches put, or like a chest with like a couple little things randomly put and stuff, and my chat's freaked out being like, bro, that has to be like that haunting Herobrine thing, because that's not supposed to be part of this game. Like, it doesn't randomly, like, once you're in a spot, it doesn't randomly fucking regenerate shit for you. You know what I mean? There's no, like, factor of, like, oh, hey, stuff's being regenerated. So much so, my main mine, I'll show you guys when we're done with this, is by my main location, right? Which is it's like 150 blocks, 200 blocks away. Short distance. I can throw a fucking inner pearl and get there. From the castle. And down there, the reason why we kept it going is because I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a mine underneath my main base. Everything that I need for future projects is going to come out of here. And at the same time, I'm going to stack up on every gem and stuff that I need. And it started with me and a couple people. We went down just mine shafting 3x3s, made a whole staircase down, opened up. We found a canyon. From that canyon, we found other little mine shafts. From those mine shafts, we found a couple of the challenge places again. I forgot what they're called. Time trials. From the time trials, we went back, got ominous potions, came back, redid it, got crazy amounts of books. Like, you guys will see some of the stuff I have and be like, what are you doing not wearing fully crazy enchanted shit? Because at me, for this level, it's overkill. I haven't died in the longest time in this game without my little brother killing me when we were playing together, because he sabotaged me a couple times, which was really irritated me, especially when you're carrying like 60 levels worth of stuff and you come back and you're only level 23 and you're like, it's like, really, I haven't had any challenge in this game. So it's not necessary for me to be overkill once I have everything. I'm going to lose interest in this at the same time, right? So that's part of the reason also why my goals are a little bit indifferent from a lot of other people. You will see. Like, see, what I thought this was just another thing, but we can go the easy way over there, but now I want to do something real quick. Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta do this. We may end up calling the warden. We'll see. This is another open cavity that I haven't been to yet. I'm gonna break that first. And now... I'm just taking you out. I'm just gonna take you out. What are you gonna do then? You ain't spawning them on me. Unless there's another one. One more and I got him on me. That was 3 times. No warden. Okay, now I need to get prepared for something because I don't have proper amount of stuff to protect myself from the warden, so I gotta create a wall of destructive doom. Try to manipulate this in a fashion that I can quick route out of here and escape. That's just gonna give me some extra depth. Is all, and there's our little tiny route we're gonna utilize. It's just gonna be literally through that one block. He can't go 1 block deep. He can't go over 3. Me through all of this though, so it doesn't matter to you. Running from the warden, in my experience, I've gotten sonic blasted so hardcore through like 10 by 10s thick. Somehow I feel like it's gonna ruin me if I do that there like that. Okay, just for the laws of it, just gonna get that out of the way. Get rid of some more of these real quick.
I hide every time face with tears of joy. It worked so far, huh?
Oh, it does, it does, it does. If you just sneak too, dude, you will... You're gonna accomplish a lot either way. You know what I mean? And in my experience, everybody has their own way of fighting the warden. Regardless that be the right way or wrong way. There's no right or wrong ways. You know what's really annoying though? The fact that, I was already right here. So now that just ends down there. Which is very disappointing. And that's why I put torches. Wait. Have I already, I think I just accessed another side of the thing. Nope, I was already here. So there's nothing over there in that direction. See, and this is the confusing thing. For me though, I would like literally assume a handful of things right here because I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this out. So I know I've literally been around this. And just in case there's a diamond right here, we'll just go ahead and swoop it too. But it's like, how do you guys feel when you guys see some of these things? Are you guys like, oh, bro, Ancient City? Like, what signs and indicators are you personally looking for so you're like Ancient City? Everything that I've been aware, that I know, that I've been taught these strategies, all this stuff, dude, everything I've seen from videos, it's just limitations of me, just limiting me, you know what I mean? Like the game just wants to mess with me, genuinely.
I found 3 so far, so need to find more. Only been in this server officially 1 month yesterday.
Oh, nice. Are you playing on a Realm server? Or, like, your actual, like, own personal server? Pretty sure you already stated what it was. I've been here before. I remember this. My brother died on it. Huh. Watch this. Right around this corner,
Relam, another streamer owns her.
I know I've been here. Watch. There's no way I haven't been here. No actual fucking way. Because this is all part of the same spot. No way, dude. Well, a lot of XP, so why not take it? Little mob spawn won't hurt. A little bit more lapis lazuli won't hurt. Oh, this is like painstakingly annoying though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to have you shoot them, dude. Come on. Not that good of a shot. He's gonna wait for me. It's fucking cute. So it's gonna stop over here at negative 29. I swear, this is part of the same cave system. I'm just so trying to prove it to myself right now. This all looks familiar, but I feel like I'm just going up higher now. Yeah, I'm not going through this way. Screw that. I'm leaving the torch to indicate that I've been there through that. So if I come down through an opening from the other side of the mountain through a crevasse at any point, I'm aware that I've already been there. So nice mob though. Stupid. Interesting. You know, if we haven't been through that, we're just gonna go through that too. Ancient mine. See, we fucking had been through here. I knew it! Oh, no, never mind. I'm a dipshit. I just went that way first. Oh, that was funny. Okay, let's see if this way over here to our right is going to take us down any further to negative 50 plus. Well, I told you guys, I have the amazing luck finding more ancient mine shafts. Unless this is part of the other one that I'm originally aware of, then this is not new. Getting low on my torches. No, if I was here, I would have definitely let myself be aware of that. Sick. an opportunity to do this. Alright. Well, might as well just mess around with this, right? Douches.
Yeah. Grinning, squinting face.
See, bro, like, I have insane luck finding that kind of stuff. So, anything special? Smite, it's not honestly that special. I'm just gonna go ahead and do quick stuff real quick. Nice, so we got a diamond. Oh. I have too many rails, so we're gonna leave that there for the moment. Just in case I want these. It's a good little bit. But I can make detector rails and all this stuff though. I have more than enough. I don't need any of that right there. So we know this is by the exit and this is by the entrance. Oh, really, dude? You think you got some? I'm sure we'll get up there. Alright. Let's go to the right side first. So we have a top level over here. Top level over there. We'll hit this one level first before we start really getting too high. Hopefully we can find a little mob storm in here too, dude. Well, don't mind if I do. Give me some fucking flint. There we go. Alright. Not too shabby, because I like stockpiling my flint up a lot. It's very useful, especially, like, dude, if when you need arrows going after wardens and stuff, I don't know what you guys like to do as far as, like, resource gathering, resourcing materials and stuff, but my biggest thing is when you find a spot like that, and you have to go out of your way to come back so you can need a resource gather for flint, it's annoying. It's like, to me, it's like toxically annoying. But when you come across it, take advantage of it with the shovel. That's why I always bring a shovel, just so you have it when you need it. Chances are you'll find some. Okay.
Flint for what?
For a lot of stuff. Trust me. Especially flint and steel is like a cheat code. So we're going in a circle real quick. Down right there. Sometimes there's diamonds around these sections that open up in twos. Down there, came through there. Okay, now there's zombies spawned over there. So I think that's the end of this section. Because, yeah, that takes us back in a little circle. So Riri, I need to get over here. And I'll go to the higher portion. What's up, Ed? What's up, slime? No diamonds, no nothing. You know, for the longest time when I found these, I would sit there and just mine out in a straight line for the longest time, dude. And you guess what? You would never find anything. So, that's really it, except for the top level up here. So, we're just gonna go ahead, I guess, and just do a little ranky tanky. We don't need any of this crap either. Let's just save my D-pad. Come on, dude. So is this gonna lead me to another one? Because I see light. Oh, that's where I fell from. That's where I came from. What happens here? Yeah, okay, this is where I came from. Alright, slowly fall through a spider web. That's annoying. I'm gonna get some shears. I honestly have thought about joining an Anarchy server. It would be pretty fun. Alright, so I need to know that this is right here so I know the way to get out. So I continue always on the same level of these so I don't get lost. Let's go for the straightest shot. It's all leading us down too. Because there, I have found some.
Tears of joy.
Yeah, without getting lost. Yeah, dude. Tell me about it. Have I been through here before? Uh. Huh. Well, we're just gonna take this time to get a couple little things of iron, I guess. Never go wrong with some iron. Oh, shit. I went straight. So I need to leave this here so I can come back to it so I don't get fucking lost. So I'm already getting lost! This is a bigger ancient mine than I thought, and I do not have enough torches. Alright, so now we're in the second level. Okay, maybe a spider spawner right there. Where the fuck am I? Oh. Oh, okay. Now it's just underneath me. So I'm really not lost now. Impaling? I already have that. And you guys are probably like, Clint, why don't you grab it all of that? Because I don't want it. Okay. There's definitely going to be a spider spawn down there. I think it's about time for me to get more baked. Just a little bit more exploring. It also looks like there's a spider thing down right here, too. I'm not sure this is the same thing. I'm not sure this is the same thing at all. It's clearly from me being down there, but I thought I had to, like, build up to this and shit. Oh man, maybe it's not a good idea for me to get any more high until I get out of here. It's just a bunch of spider web. Nothing really. Guess I can just go this way without having to go into the spider stuff. Did I already go through here? Yeah, I think if I go any more down, I'm just gonna get lost. I'm kind of fucking lost. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Oh, yeah, just give me this torch. Start leaving stuff dark now.
I do gravity bombs.
Oh, a little GB, bro? A little gravity boner? Nice. I mean, I prefer to take dabs, but you know, I like smoking dibs. I'm just a pothead. I'll just put it like that. I love my weed, dude. Wait a fucking second. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That's not an actual thing. That just has to be the outside of this. Yeah, that's what that is. Hey, look at that. This is what the hell? Okay, sick, dude. Fuck you, just get out of my way, I guess. Nice. I can't tell you if I passed that yet or not. So I'm pretty sure this is the way I came in. 'Cause down over there, this should be empty. Nope. I don't need a name tag. See if there's any secret diamonds anywhere, because I just passed some, and this is clearly, obviously, not the spot I came into now. So I am lost. Hmm. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Well, now we have plenty of iron. Okay, nice. So we did that whole circle, and there's more. Oh my god. Away from me, you little turd. Hmm. Very interesting. I don't need coal. Might as well. We're here anyways. Might as well. I don't need any of that either, dude. This is a huge cave. Why make that? It's just why, genuinely. Doesn't seem like too much of a reason behind it. There's nothing down there. Pretty positive we've explored everything we could up here. Then guess maybe over here a little bit more. We just came back through right there. Came through all of that. There's no more above us. It's how high we up are in this ancient mine shift. And that snow above us as well. And there goes someone's theory for the snow. So we're working our way out of here, I guess. We accomplished it.
I said ice and snow face with tears of joy.
Yeah, and that would kind of almost technically be underneath it. And there's another mine. So, damn, dude, that's like 100 block long at plus ancient mine shaft, bro. That's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Alright. Now we're gonna run our little happy ass out of here. Ew, we could. I mean, we did see snow, right? So we could hypothetically just make a route from the top of this outside. Oh shit. Oh hey, you helped me a little bit. Because we're at plus 10, and if this is a mountain, in theory, right, in theory, well, I'm thinking of a work. What the fuck? Really, bitch? Douchebag. This will be our entrance up and out, because I always do 2 uniformed torches. So now we're gonna just build our way straight out of here. Oh! Maybe necessarily not just like that. But we get the idea. We're gonna just fix that just like that. Put 1. Right there. That's what I'm gonna stand on. Yeah. Yeah, see? We got it. We're already getting through rock pretty quick, actually. We'll just see what mountain we come out of. We'll see if it's snowy or not. Because I'm like right next to my base. And it's like 87 blocks high, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. We found enchanted books that I already have, too. Nothing special, unfortunately. Well, please, one light. Go down the tunnel. Oh, shit! Oh, no. If that's the case, now we're doing it this way. Hi. Outsmart the water, dude. We're almost up. I'm really curious where we're at. Fuck you, block. Watch me break through this and water just pours out. I knew it. Okay. Well, it's safe to say we're not like, oh, by a mountain. We're by like water level. But hey, now we have another route to get in here. And I'm really curious how close this is to my base. I'm like shy maybe of 50 blocks from my base right now. Depending on the direction that I'm going. Moving closer to it, actually. Son of a bitch. Damn you! Okay, but now I know there's a torch right... okay. Calm down, Flynn. I got it. Okay. Fuck's around me? Am I like digging literally through the bottom? And I'm just barely hitting like a little mini island? Oh! We have broken free! And we are nowhere near a fucking mountain! Well, technically, we were just underneath that mountain. Well, I know where we're at. Okay. Well, if I want to go back to this place, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do a little something. A little something, something. Oh, really, huh? Freak me out? Good. We're just gonna make an obnoxiously tall tower now. As a marker. As a directionary towards our base. And then it should pass the mountain. There's the castle! No way, and I think that's that spot that I was trying to find earlier. So see, this is still literally part of the same cave network, bro. I just didn't connect it. Because you see me come out of here, right? That also it leads to the cave system that's underneath the castle. On the back side of the castle is another cave system that goes to my spawn. Not my spawn. To my base. Castle's base number 2. Which, this is probably like 500 blocks away we're talking about. This going completely over here. Boom. And then it still continues to go over here. And then over here, it literally connects from a crevice to inside of this mountain. And then underneath this mountain, it literally ends. And then inside of that mountain, it begins again and connects through this other spot that's over here on the other side of the mountain that you can only access by the corner of like the top of the mountain on top of my base right here. You can see a giant opening hole on the other side of this little mountain over here, right? It's a little tiny mountain. It's a giant huge hole. That leads you all the way hell over there and goes on top of this mountain. It's just so crazy with the cave systems. It just doesn't make sense. My cave systems in this engine, it was the most amazing sea engine I've ever experienced. It literally makes zero sense. And just because we're doing this, just because we can. Oh my god. Well, there's nothing. Guess thought I was gonna fall and die, huh? Nope. Better than that. Just because I don't want to run anymore? No, I'm not. Good thing I didn't throw that yet. Yep, 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 yep. That was not that one, but that leads down to the same ones. 100% guaranteeing it. Alright, now we're basically just straight shooting it back to the castle. Okay. Whew, that was an adventure. We got a good amount of stuff and such. Anything here that's building related? Just for a spot to put that crap. Well, we're making that a pond. What? Alright, come on. I don't have to kill you, but now I'm gonna have to. That's just a little guy one. We don't worry about that little guy. Alright. I don't need to get rid of anything else out of here for this section. We are actually good. Let me just go ahead and dump that out. So many more beetroot seeds. We're going to see if there's any more spots I need to plant them in. Just to fill in spots for the farm. Check it from time to time. And yes, I know I need to finish the farm, but we'll get to that later. For right now, though, we're at a finite location for you guys to see my my main base at nighttime. It's actually quite a vibe. You can see it over here glowing in the distance. Oh yeah. Just look how more beautiful this game looks at nighttime now with all these other mods that I have installed on PS5. It's sick. Especially with the lighting and everything. That's why I light a large chunk of this, because then I know at nighttime when I'm like trying to decide, I'm like, where do I want to go? Well, easily I can tell exactly in a straight line where I've been to. Get what I'm saying? Over there, there's little tunnels that lead all into different cave systems underneath that goes to this cave system. Oh. What the fuck? It was never put. But, if you guys don't believe me, I will show you, right? So. And you can see pretty damn far on the highlighted texture packs and shit like that for the realism packs and all that. No, sorry. Fucking hit made me feel retarded for a second. You can see pretty far away. Now blow up that, I don't care. Just stay away from my stuff. Like, really, dude. Sunrise, beautiful. Why does it look like there's a pillager now in the middle of that? Markers when I'm mass exploring. What I think we should do is, we should go this way diagonally. I haven't went this way waterline speaking. I've went every other route except past this mountain in this direction. You could tell I've been somewhere near it, right? I'll try to find a huge mountain with a giant cave system underneath it, and we'll do what everybody thinks is the easiest way to do, to find some stuff, and we'll just, you know, dig that there. Straight down to the depths of Narnia. But, before that, we're gonna go and, you know, we'll go over here real quick to the main base. Ah, shit. I actually need to put some of this stuff up in another spot, but hey. So I was gonna kill some animals and step underway here. That was surprising. There we go, now we got inventory space. I hate wasting an opportunity. I take advantage of it. And yes, I will be building a giant farm. My next farm will be consisting of some cattle and stuff. Sheep, pigs, all that good stuff. But, realistically, if you just spend a whole 10 minutes in one sword, maybe, and just go out of your way, if you find a spot that just massively produces animals, go there, get everything you need. You can one-tap hit them in the face just like that when you jump. Utilize your weapon. You will have enough food to go on a couple-hour adventure. Even while getting attacked by stuff and whatnot. For example, on the way to my spot, there is a spot over there, further away to the left side. We're just gonna get Mr. Piggy just because, where it consists of an overwhelmingly amount of animals, and it will almost just respawn animals for me. So I'll just go back and forth between like this 200 block section of just slaying a ridiculous amount of animals. Come back with like 30 pieces of meat each. Boom, done. And then if you upgrade your stuff where you have the looting on your sword, you get more meat. And then if you have fire attribute on it or aspect, You just get cooked meat consistently. Sword available with you. You'll be doing just fine. I did not want all that. Alright, because my base is right over this bin to the left, or right. This is the main hub. The cache stash. Where I have all me loot. Can you... Oh. No way, bro. I'm way better at freestyle running than that, alright? And then plus, at the same time you're doing this, you're resource collecting for
like
very
a stack
few...
of polished andesite, which I'll get later to finish the pathway, going to hit some GB grinning squinting face.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love it when you get something done in this game and the reward is just to get big. I tell myself at times too, I'm like, I'm not going to get high until I finish with this dungeon. Like, right now, I'm not hitting my pin again until I get back to my fucking base. I've wanted to hit it a good handful of times. Another little zombie farm right here. Oh, I have a nether farm. So what I do in the nether is pretty funny. And the easiest farm, I'll show you guys a couple little farm setups real quick before I show you guys my base, because they're all right here. So this farm is for me to jump in and out of the nether. Piglins can't jump that far. They'll go automatically down there. They'll stay underneath it. I can literally just stay in there, kill them, easy. I wonder why my brother placed that tree. Another one is from the green slime beans, right? You can farm this a couple different ways, and you guys will see over here. I did something funny. What was my brother doing? Okay, that's my little brother's thing. But, yeah, over here, right? I mean, he just has a dog chilling over here, too, which is hilarious. Well, that's my dog. Really? So that means the last couple cows I killed, I didn't pick up the mud ton. That sucks. Alright, so over here, you build a little tunnel construct, take these guys, eliminate them down. You literally can just sit here, just go back and forth, XP farm and collect. I placed a block over there to transition the effect down there up here, because there's this lore and a rumor in the community that if you have a couple above a certain location or on top of a mountain, it will actually take away the sulkers and the disease down there and affect it on the top, since naturally they want to infect, you know what I mean? So because of that, hypothetically, there's this whole big conspiracy that you can actually make everything else underneath that disappear. This is just all little stuff. This is all unorganized stuff. We have music that's spread out between everywhere. I have all this ready just for XP. We love doing a little XP extra boof on this stuff too, for example. We're just going to get that out the way. I have no other minerals that I need to be put in there. And for the enchanted books, check this shit out. Actually, my lapis lazuli doesn't go in there. Nothing that I have at this moment goes in there except for my 2 extra enchanted books. We're gonna put all my diamonds. Wait. In there. All my wool and stuff.
How long you been playing this server?
700 something days. Not even exaggerating. Very, very, very long time. Like really? A long time. Play him, how long's a long time? Couple 100 hours in this one server. I don't know what to do with myself sometimes. Sometimes I swear to myself that I'm my own problem. You know what I mean? I don't even know why I picked up that, so I can just get rid of that real quick. Just throw that in some random spot. Okay. That's my temporary iron stuff there too. This is just some extra stuff that I don't really even need any of this. That's all just extra from my mind at the current moment, because I don't need this at the moment. So, I mean, yeah. See those cool little dudes I got too? Those dudes are sick, bro. I just found those from a pillager place. That's my first time finding them in the server too. It's pretty wild. What did I need to come back for? What did I need to make? What was it? What was it? What was it? Definitely needed to make some more torches. Wait, what the I know I just brought back more charcoal than that. No way. No. What the? My charcoal should be there. It's supposed to go.
Time to set up a lava farm.
Ah, nice, Dad. It's like self-sustaining farms and that kind of stuff, you know, like that's sick and all. I prefer to do it like the harder end of the way of the route out. I don't overscale my farming. There we go. I guess that's a better way of saying it. Actually, let me take both of those because those do not belong in there. Can't take that and split up between fire real quick. I need to put the rest in there anyways. Okay.
I just pay my neighbor for use of their giant farm. Lol, I don't farm.
Nice. Yeah, see, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't play the online realms too often because I've had experiences where people love and hate me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people who can't wait for me to play a open world game where once I get offline, they can fuck up my shit. Even if I play on a realm server does not allow the hosting of the blocks without being shown on the map and stuff like that. Sabotage, bro. And then I get vengeful, and I'm the type of person when it comes to games like this and stuff too, when it comes to open, massive world servers where there's hundreds of people. Bro, like DayZ, for example, I'll infect people's clans and make a war. If they go and fucking piss me off like that and they're a little dickhead, I will pull out some fucking psychology and I will be an asshole and literally they'll self-sabotage each other. And then, if I really want to be that guy, I can take over a kingdom if I want to, or a whole Discord server. So, like, I don't care to do that. So that's why I get more enjoyment out of playing it like this. And then when I'm like, you know, hey, fuck it, I'm going to open this up again on Realms, and I'm just going to let everybody have at it. Yeah, that's why I have the kingdom already being built, too, because when I'm done with the kingdom, it will be a no-kill zone. If you try to kill, you won't be able to. I'm making it like that. Around that mountain, you cannot fuck it up. Period. It'll be the one untouchable spot where you literally cannot destroy it. You cannot, like, open up stuff that doesn't belong to you, etc. It will have it allocated to certain players within certain stuff. You know what I mean? A player will be able to claim X amount house or whatever that's verified through a Discord bot, which will be self-sustaining. It's all AI categorizing everything at that point.
In Minecraft, not PvP.
I mean, PvP and everything is cool, but that's why, like, I mean, it depends, I guess, also what kind of worlds you go to. You know what I mean? If you go to an anarchy world, bro, you're just asking for whatever to happen. Realistically, you're asking for the chaos. It's anarchy for a reason. That's why also in those worlds, people go and build some of the craziest elaborate stuff, and then they get very sore and butthurt when everything gets destroyed. Like, realistically, who wouldn't get so upset? Right? Who wouldn't? I would be upset. I've gotten upset in those games. But yeah, also like when it comes realistically to opening up the playing with subscribers and stuff. Alternatively, like later on this evening, I'll probably do it. I'll have a beer or two. We'll be like, guys, whatever. I think the max size joining is only 8 crossplay, and unless I have a realm server, or maybe it's 15 now or 16. I remember something about that. Unless I do a multiplayer fighting server like PvP, maybe it's 16. But and then yeah, we can all just go mine away, adventure, as long as people keep it like appropriated, like they'll be in there. You can't be screaming some crazy shit trying to get me banned just because I feature you on my channel. I could literally leave the video up with somebody being racist, and I'm not gonna get in trouble. It won't get demonetized. That person will technically get in trouble for that shit. All it takes is a very easy, verified report, especially if they have YouTube and stuff like that too.
Before I go live, so if you're there, see you there. If not, no hard feeling, man. See you next, ST.
Of course, my dude. Of course, brother. I feel you. Same here with me. I gotta get off and eat. I haven't eaten lunch yet, and I'm 2 hours behind lunch. I've just been snacking, Minecrafting, snacking on some Eddies and some Slim Jim. But yep, I hope you guys. Oh, almost knocked over my candle. I hope you guys enjoy. I actually got wax on my hand.
Tears of joy.
Knocked over my fucking anime statues. I cut that fucking bitch's head right off. But you guys have a good one. Yeah, I'll be back on live here in a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed though. Playing the fuck out, dudes. Obviously, I gotta save, but yeah. Good luck on your stream, my G.